Same thing, I said, that makes no sense.
Well, most cities don't.
All right, let's call it to order. We'll stand for the pledge.
What?
7 o'clock.
7, okay.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Somebody needs to fix that clock.
Yeah, that one's slow.
Yeah.
Any questions or comments on the minutes? If none, we can entertain a motion to.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, minutes are
All in
accepted.
favor?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are approved. Okay, how about the, accounts payable?
Yeah.
Ryan.
What you got? You wanna do the bills?
Do the bills.
Pay the bills, yeah. Rachel needs to read anything over 500.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazon,
Except for payroll.
$605.92. API Construction, $646.95. Chemical Services, $887. Christine Keener, $2,500. And then National Oil and Gas, $966.21. And that was it.
Any questions on the payables?
Second.
Second. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Bills are payable.
Okay. Just need to sign this one. Yeah. And the bills.
Okay, what about the salary and benefits? When does that have to be approved by?
Kevin said that he would like a decision by next meeting,
Which would be 2 weeks from tonight.
the 18th.
the 18th.
And that's so the budget can be prepared.
Yes, he wants to start working on that in September.
Yeah, it's gotta be done by October 1st, I think, right? 1st of October, the budget for next year's gotta be in, so.
Okay.
I might be wrong, it might be the end of October, but it's somewhere in October.
Yeah.
So what do we wanna do? Just kind of look these over the next couple of weeks and then be prepared to just make some motions?
I think the biggest decisions is if you guys are okay with the way the new ordinance is gonna be written. The biggest question came in on the task card of what you were wanting to move that to. Right now, it's currently sitting at 1,000. And I think the proposal was to bump that up, but no one's really gave him a firm
On the
number.
insurance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's gave him a firm number what he wants to move, what you guys wanna move that to.
I thought we talked about that last meeting.
I think it's been talked about. I think he just needs a firm number where you guys are all wanting to go, you know, if you're gonna raise it, what you're gonna raise it to. I think he needs to know that so we can, if you're okay with what the raises are
I
doing.
forget, was that in the last minutes? I have to look, but,
It's like 6,000 or 8,000 they want.
yeah, that's what I thought, it
I
was
thought they were gonna
6.
raise it to 6.
2-6, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I didn't see that mentioned in the ordinance in any number.
I haven't seen, I mean, I guess the ordinance is in
No,
there.
I don't think it's in there, but we did discuss it.
I think that was one of them had to be talked about, yeah.
Okay.
And as for the raises, I think he's got that in there for, I'm just, what he and him talked about, I'm assuming Brad's talked to him about it too.
Yeah,
Any different than what I'm saying? I didn't read through the ordinances, I should have probably.
I think we talked about the higher the, of
yeah,
course, the higher the better on that task card, because,
right.
you know, since we don't offer insurance as a city,
Correct.
that's a pretty good benefit for the employees
Exactly.
to use toward their wife's, you know, deductibles and things. It's You have to look at that, that's not money in our pocket, we can't just,
No,
We don't get that money back when it's all said and
If you-
done.
Right.
What we don't use,
if
we
you
don't
don't
get
use,
back.
you don't
guys
get it, right.
yeah, if you don't use it that year, if right now we
It
get.
doesn't roll over,
No, it doesn't roll over,
Okay.
so if you use 200 of it and you get 1,000, 800 of it goes back to the
Right.
city,
okay,
so.
well, do we have to have an ordinance to set up for that, correct?
We already, I think the task just needs to be a number what you guys are wanting to go to.
Yeah,
So at the next meeting, he needs a firm number, even before that, so he can have it ready to go to the next meeting. I don't know, email him offline or text message him, say this is what I wanna go with or whatever.
Okay,
I think that's where he's lying at, just so you guys got a number. So you
What
guys
was he
don't-
thinking about?
6,000.
I think it's moving it to 6,000. Right now it's 1,000, moving it up to 6,000,
Sounds all right to me.
and
Yeah,
yeah, I thought we kind of agreed on that.
yeah, I think he's just making sure all that, and then the raises where you guys were comfortable with.
Well, we don't wanna give you one, is that okay?
I've only had one since I've been here.
okay, Skylar?
I'm curious how the raises are determined.
Do you go by all the other counties and what they're doing, or are we going by percent?
This one was just a flat percent across the board, I do believe.
That's what it looked
Cost
like.
It's
of
just a flat,
living.
it's just a flat, because we didn't get one, it's been almost 2 years since we
Yeah,
got a
it
raise.
has been, we didn't do anything last year.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since a raise has been given, but we got a raise 2 years ago on January 1st, we got nothing last year, and now we're back around, so it's been 2 years,
Right,
so.
I think they did look at other municipalities and cities too.
yeah,
Oh, I'm sure he has, yeah, I'm sure they have,
Comparing.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
all total package, I'm gonna assume that we're on the low end of all that with,
Well, you got him a raise, you wanna keep people around,
yeah,
you know, you got
yeah.
to.
yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
and it's been brought up, none of us are getting younger at all sitting here, so.
True.
Cost of living has gone up quite a
Yeah.
bit too.
Yeah. And most likely, I'm losing 2 guys here in the next, 4 years, so,
John and Fred?
I'm sure, yeah.
Retirement.
I only know John.
John's probably within the year, I
Yeah.
assume, so.
Well, let's think about what we wanna do, if we wanna go with a set rate or raise the rate or whatever. It sounds like we wanna go to 6,000 on
Yeah,
on the
I think
others.
I mean, I'm in agreement with that, but,
Yeah, the thing with the raises is the ordinance has to be changed.
right,
So that's the thing, he's gotta kinda have that number so you guys can change that ordinance. That can be changed by the end of the year, just gotta get it changed.
Yeah.
Cause
so it'll go into effect for next year.
it go into effect for next year, yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta have those numbers so we can change the ordinance. I
didn't
really
think we
think me and
were-
Brad are the only ones that aren't maxed out on.
I didn't think we were allowed to go through an email about it. Remember,
Email individual,
okay,
not a chain.
okay, okay. So we just need to send him an email that we're in agreement
Email,
with.
you
What's
don't,
this called exactly?
don't send and attach everybody's emails to that, just individual.
Just raises.
So the benefit, insurance
Benefit
benefit?
and, benefit and raises,
Okay.
yeah, let's just put it that way, he'll
So
be.
email Joe or Kevin.
Kevin.
Both, Joe
Well,
and
probably
Kevin?
both.
You can email both of them,
Okay.
yeah.
Both on the
Alright.
They're
same
not voting
page.
members, so.
And if you object, are you kind of questioning?
I'm not questioning it.
Okay. I didn't know if you were kind
You didn't know how it was, yeah, they were doing it.
of, yeah.
Kevin said he has to know if they want to do raises so he can budget for it.
Is he listening?
You did what I did last time.
He's watching the meeting.
Yeah, I was watching it.
I would ask Ryan, if you are looking to potentially replace people in the next year even, would you have concerns, maybe you don't know the budgeted numbers that's proposed, but would you have concerns about filling in a role if it were to open up?
With the role that will be leaving,
Mm-hmm,
that's gonna be tough to replace that position, cause he's been here for 30+ years. So that knowledge is all going away, but I think with what we pay and the benefits, I mean, if you get somebody in here good, he might have to go up a little bit more, so. I mean, so we have to start planning for the future, I mean, technically I'm only 10 years out, so.
yeah.
So you think our wages that you're proposing would be competitive to get somebody in here? They're not experience-wise, but at least wages and benefits-wise.
It's hard to say, I mean,
They're not competitive with anybody around.
they're not competitive with any bigger city, but
No, I don't, but
yeah.
a
So-
smaller municipality.
It may be, but it's hard to say, so I mean.
Okay, I'm curious, if nobody wanted to take that, right, I mean, in a normal industry, you would just say, all right, we have to pay more then.
Yeah, to raise it up, correct.
And so would we have to do another ordinance to just say, look, we can't find anybody, we need to increase it again?
Yeah, the current ordinance that's written is for a 3-year out, if I
Yeah.
look at it right, so it increases over the next 3 years of a high limit.
Oh, okay.
I think it might,
It's got 26 and 27 in this.
yeah, and it goes
Should
up
be
both
the end
years,
of our
right?
term, yeah.
Yeah, it goes up both years, so. Yeah, for a starting position, yeah, it's probably set just fine.
Okay.
But guess a licensed person, it's probably not set fine, so.
Okay.
Okay, so think about that and let's get in touch with Kevin and Joe then.
Yeah, cause he's gotta do it by next meeting, so.
But you're telling us you're not paid too much around here, so
Yeah.
we understand. Okay, any other comments on that subject?
No, good.
Okay, let's move on. The street sweeping contract. You wanna talk about that, Ryan, or?
Yeah, I don't know if that needed to come here, it was already maybe just brought it up for this meeting, the Board of Works already signed that agreement.
Okay,
It's basically the state we are in contact with the state, with NDOT every 3 or 4 years, I think it's a 4-year contract. They pay the city twice for us to sweep the state highway. So it was $340 or $360 what they're paying over the next 4 years or whatever, that they pay us to just sweep the street. We sweep it anyway, it's for twice a year, but we sweep it, multiple times, so.
so you've already signed that then?
Yeah, the Board of Works, I did already sign that, I do believe.
Just an FYI?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says, it says 360 and then it says 324, what am I
It's
missing?
360 per curb mile, but we're like at 0.9 curb miles.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's why I think it's 3, whatever the number was.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Any questions on that?
No.
Is that a minimum number of times that they say they have to do because it's their road? Since you're already doing it, I'm curious why they have to do it.
They don't do it, they pay us to do it. Yeah, the contract, they're actually paying us that money to do it. We already do it anyway, so it's kind of, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. They're paying the city for us to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, moving on to violations ordinance update. Okay, we met with the attorney on the Ag Plus thing, and then we also talked to Mr. Bruns on the violation ordinances. And our ordinance manual is just really obsolete or just kind of archaic. Things like skateboard park and stuff in there. We don't have a skateboard situation too much here. So what we need to do is figure out, some of us, and then approve it, the council, what ordinances and violations we want to enforce. And then also how much the fine should be. So it was suggested that perhaps we would set up a subcommittee with two council people and one Board of Works person. And then that way too, then Brad can have confidence when he hands out a citation that it's gonna be paid and not challenged and thrown out of court, so. So we have any volunteers that wanna work through those ordinances and we don't wanna have 50 ordinances we're gonna try to enforce, we probably wanna have a reasonable number, between 5 and 10, I suppose. Things like weeds and, junk cars and stuff like that. Mattresses maybe. So,
Yeah.
does anybody wanna work on that, a couple of you guys?
I'm interested in that.
Okay. Say Skylar, anybody else?
How often would they meet?
Well, I don't know, I think that you could probably, can you kind of talk amongst yourselves? I mean, I'm two people.
Two of them are fine. Yeah, you have two of them and a Board of Works member,
Yeah.
and it just meet.
Me or?
You guys can set it up to how often you're meeting. Realistically, you meet. Maybe the first couple you meet a little more frequently to get stuff started and moving forward, but then as that goes on, you don't have to meet nearly as much, you keep reviewing all the ordinances. I think
We're
that's what
legal
it
to do
is.
that, right? I mean, we don't.
Yeah, I
have
think,
to-
yeah, I
doesn't have
think,
to be public or anything like that.
no, that I don't think it does, cause I don't think it's an actual committee,
It's a subcommittee,
Yeah. That might be something with Kevin to, if it's gotta be televised or not.
yeah.
But you're not really changing ordinances, you're just going through and then bringing them here to present them. Hey, we just think this is obsolete, we don't need this one in here.
And setting the fine level too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, maybe Brad should be on something like that too.
Yeah.
So would you be interested in being on that?
I believe he was listed as an advisory role for
Yeah.
this.
Okay. And Skylar, who else on council would be willing to do that? I suppose you could meet Zoom, I suppose, or if you wanted to meet in person.
They didn't bring it up at the Board of Works meeting. When they brought it up, but nobody
Yeah.
was selected. So.
Now, who's gonna be in charge of setting all this up, scheduling it and all that? Board of Works or?
Board of Works,
Wow.
it can't be done with one of the boards, it's gotta be kind of a off subcommittee.
I understand that, but I mean, somebody needs to be in charge of that committee, that's why I'm wondering.
We're
which-
gonna make Skylar in charge of it.
Oh.
From interested to in charge.
You wanna do that? You wanna do
You're
it?
the only one voting so far,
I
so.
guess.
All right, let's say Skylar's in charge.
Yeah.
You can call Joe or me on that. How about you, Vicky? Would you be interested or?
I
Dean?
guess, I'll try it for a while, I mean,
You're the one that kinda.
maybe we
has
should
the
pass it
feel.
around.
Is there a trial period here?
Yeah, until we get it done.
Yeah.
So,
Do that.
Is there a time
You want
frame for this review and implementation?
well, should we have, well, I think we should have one. I don't think we wanna have a perpetual committee.
Yeah.
Well, maybe by October, the October meeting. Shouldn't take too much to go through those, which ones we wanna enforce and how much. And you can kinda help us on the fine side too. And here's the thing we gotta be careful of. You don't wanna have a $50 fine, Brun says, and have someone challenge it, and we spend $1,000
Yeah,
prosecuting and then lose. You know, so we
yeah,
kinda wanna have it where people just are going to feel the need to pay and then, not challenge it, so we don't want a real high fine level. So,
Well, we wouldn't have to pursue a prosecution on something like $50, right?
well, what if we hand out a citation and then you
Yeah.
challenge, I'm not gonna pay this thing.
right,
What do
we gotta have some kinda,
Problem is that you don't go after the first one and somebody finds out and, oh, I ain't paying that. Then you're back to,
right,
back to what we are
you
now.
have to enforce,
Yeah,
we have
right.
to
Yeah.
enforce it for sure.
Might make sense to have a different level for a repeat offender.
Yes,
Have a lower one for a first time and then a higher amount for a second offense or something.
And the other thing you mentioned too, you can give a fine on a junk car, the guy says, oh, yeah, I'll pay $50 and let the car sit there another 6 months, so somehow we wanna figure out how do we get that thing removed. Or a non-licensed car sitting out there, you know,
They move it to the backyard.
yeah, buy a plate, I guess, so. So you might wanna work through those things, so.
do I really wanna be?
Too late, volunteer.
Well, I think I got coaxed into this, didn't I?
No, you don't.
I really don't wanna do this, but,
My husband knows what
You're right, that's right, he can be very helpful.
code enforcement.
yeah, you can help me.
Hey, it's simple.
And how about Board of Works, who would be
Call
on
up New
that?
Haven, ask them what they're charging and go with that.
Yeah, I don't, no, either, Mark or Kevin would have to be, but I'm sure it'd be Mark. Mark would probably be a little more involved with that style of stuff.
And just like a junk car, you say you got so much time to move it. After that, you get fined and you still got so much time to move it again. And after that, you get fined again until they get it moved.
But we have to come
Escalating.
up with a fine amount.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you start with a
Yeah.
low one
right,
and move it up on the second one. If they don't move it, it's that simple.
Move it up $200. You don't move it in 6 weeks, $200.
Yeah, cause don't we charge
If you have
100 for
50, they're gonna-
yards?
Too many times,
If we give them so much time, right?
so much time to get told.
That gets towed.
Yeah,
Yeah, just call New Haven, see what their fines are on certain things and
there you go. You're in charge.
You're good too. Maybe you could probably get the number from one of these guys.
I'll help you out. I mean, you can stay in touch with me. I guess we'll go through email or whatever.
Okay, are we good to go on that?
I think so.
I mean, how is the creation actually done? Is that somebody motions to create this and then we?
I think we ought to probably make a motion to do that, yes? Is there one on the
Let's do it.
table?
Do we have a list of all the ordinances?
Yeah,
Yes,
We have a
do.
list.
and we're,
It's in the ordinance, our book.
Kevin has all
I've
that.
never seen it.
An
Yeah.
ordinance book?
I've asked Kevin for an updated ordinance book and I haven't seen one. The book I have doesn't even have the dog ordinance in or anything.
Of course, that's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
mine-
new.
Mine doesn't either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can get
So that's
it
gotta get
online.
in there.
Well, it's been 2 years
You
since
can
they've
get
been
it online,
codified.
too.
we need an
So we have to go
updated
through every
ordinance so we
ordinance and
can.
it's in the book? Is that what we're doing?
I want what's,
Way to go.
Well, we can, Skylar,
How many ordinances are there?
there's several, I can't
Yeah.
remember, and Kevin went through them, and a lot of them are ridiculous,
You guys have lots of ordinances. That whole book is nothing but ordinances.
yeah. So we wanna look at the ones we're gonna fine for, so.
Yeah, you wanna look at the weed ordinance, the
Yeah.
parking violations, the parked cars, the nuisance violations is what you guys wanna really concentrate on.
Yeah.
And figure out what those are.
Now on parked cars, if they're sitting on the street, you can tag them and get them removed or whatever. But if they're in their yard or in their backyard and the plates aren't up to date and they're just sitting there, what can we do about it? And nothing?
Go
Since it's in their own property, on their property.
Yeah, it's gotta be licensed and, it's gotta be licensed and
As
plated.
long as the plate's not,
It's no different than if we had to hire a crew to go mow their weeds. I mean, you're on their property, so.
Yeah,
What's about if it's behind an enclosed fence, not visible to your eyes when you drive by it?
Oh, we'll get it.
Right.
I've done,
Someone,
I've done
someone
it one
calls and
time.
complains about it, yeah.
And everybody has to realize that my years out here, I've maybe towed 2 junk cars in my career. Because once you get on these people, they take care of it.
mhm. Well, now I've got a thing, I put a door hanger on a property that just trash in front yard all over the place. And the last I looked, they haven't done anything yet. What do I do about that?
We don't have an ordinance.
well, that's one that's why the,
That's why we need to set up this whole thing.
yeah.
So I can't do nothing about it. If they don't do nothing, I can't do
What do you
anything.
mean by trash? Can you clarify?
There's a blown up like a inflatable swimming pool that's just in the front yard, all
What if
up
you,
against the fence.
what if you tag it again in a couple of weeks? Keep doing it,
That's
does
what I
that help?
gotta know.
Yeah, but if we don't have an ordinance like
No, if they ignore the first one, they're gonna ignore the rest of them.
We have to enforce them.
yeah,
Oh, by the way, that's in your district.
They're in core,
Huh?
on core?
No, it's on Stinger, right across from the Union Hall.
Well, that's
Is
what
that
we
your
want.
district?
okay, so we need to get an ordinance.
Which side of
for
it?
that.
It's on the south side, across the street from the Union Hall. On Stinger,
I think your guys' first meeting should be,
south of the Union Hall.
Today?
well, get together and with
I don't
Brett
know
and
the
figure out
names,
what
I don't know who
ordinances,
lives there.
Yeah.
and then go find some
It's
ordinances.
been trashy forever,
South of Union Hall?
straight south of the Union
Yeah.
Hall.
And then we have to figure out too, on something like that, do we do the removal and charge them, like
Yeah,
gas or grass?
I
mowers?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
We've
It's
done it, we've done it before.
Oh.
We've literally picked a whole yard up and moved boats out of the property, cut up
Yeah.
boats to move them
But
outside
how
the fences.
much time did we give them before we did that?
well, that's what you guys can figure
Well,
out.
that one had a long time, and then
So that's what
finally
we
they got
have to
noticed.
figure
I
out?
think it'd be a good idea,
Skylar and
yeah.
I?
The fine, and what we wanna enforce, and, and 30-day, 2-week, or whatever, the 10 days, all those different time periods. I think you guys can work through that.
You know where Bob Zimmerman used to live?
Yeah.
2 houses east of there on
Okay.
the same side. You know who I'm talking about?
I know about where, yeah,
Yeah.
I will look at that, yeah. I haven't been down there in a long time.
He's got all kinds of stuff in front.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you can run with it, Skylar and team. Forward to what you have to,
I would start with Kevin to have him email you guys the most updated ordinances too,
alright, yeah.
because all that's online. It is all online, so.
It is all online, updated ones, or they're just not in the book?
Updated ones are all online.
Including the dogs.
You're supposed to bring your books back in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and legal is where,
Yeah, you're supposed to bring them back in and have them updated periodically, because they do have boxes that get updated. But it's been a couple years since they've codified new ones, so.
Okay. We can bring our books in and they can update them.
Yeah, but Kevin will have to get the new ones codified so they can put them in, then they get, just literally just take the pages out of the books, put the new ones in, and tell you exactly what numbers, put it in now. So,
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed already.
Well,
It's not
Can I
gonna be
get off
hard.
this committee?
don't make it harder than that, just,
You're
yeah.
not the only one on it. to worry about, so.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I'll give it a shot.
Ryan, are you aware what this A and Z engineering contract? Is that something
I would
more-
tell you to table the A and Z engineering contract. It is in here, but it is for the, redoing Burnwood Court Edition streets over there.
Okay.
But it's for Wood Park Court, Burnwood Court, and another, 2 other streets. Just cause Joe probably needs to present that, so they got a better idea what it is. I don't know the whole details of it, so.
Okay, we can table that.
I would tell you to table it until the next meeting. It's basically, it's a contract with A and Z Engineering to start the project for 2026.
Okay.
But it probably needs to be decided, because Kevin's gonna also need those numbers for the 2026 budget, what he needs a budget for. So it's kind of something needs to be put, done. He's got the numbers here, so we can budget for it. It's just, you guys probably gotta, the road project for next year.
Okay. That'd be a good one to table.
Yeah, because it's just, there's a lot of detail to it, so.
And Trex, what is this about?
I can do the Trex one too, unless you wanna do it. Okay, so Trex is a organization through Keystone. We've run into some issues of not being paid, renters skipping out of town and we can't collect from them or the landlords. So this Trex is a business must be working with Keystone. They're not with Keystone, which is our billing system. They go out and find these people. It's free to the city. We just have to sign the agreement with them. They go out and find these people off their license. We always get their license, driver's license ID, and they'll find a social security number. And then what ends up happening, they go after like a small claims court type thing. And then it gets put on their tax return. So you guys will eventually get your money back through tax returns. We have gotten skipped out on quite a bit since that law went into effect. Size of us, $6,000-7,000, we'd miss out on years a lot when you.
So like a bill collector, they'd probably take a certain percentage of that then?
They will charge. So say we're owed $300 for the water and sewer bill. They will charge that person their fee of the collecting that money. So we'll get our $300 and like $150 on their end. They get paid $150 to collect that $300.
So they charge them $450 or something?
They'll charge them $450. We don't. Yeah, we get our money. It doesn't cost us anything. We see our full funding comes back to us. They collect it through whatever process they're using.
So what do we want to do with that? Are we supposed to approve this or?
I think no. Kevin was going to check with Kevin Burns on some of the legality stuff of it to make sure it's all clear, and he's wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. Read through it. Any questions for him? Get with him.
Which one are we talking about on
The
here?
the
What's it
the
called?
Trex.
memorandum of
The
Oh,
Trex.
memorandum?
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I was,
So, but it's just a collection company who going to be collecting our fees that we don't get paid on. So we've had a couple big ones, that have escaped on us. So,
Okay.
and we have no way of going. The city themselves have no way of going after them because we don't have, unless we go to small claims court and then pay thousands of dollars for our attorney to go after them. So
Sounds like a good idea.
yeah.
Okay, we'll be moving on here. Carpet replacement here at the city hall.
Yes.
How was that mean?
So we were getting quotes for carpet and then we're gonna split it with Maumee Township. They're paying 3,500, so that leaves us with 3,806.82. And Jeff already paid the 3,500.
Wait, yeah.
Yes. So,
That's for this whole building then?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And I wanna say it was budgeted, it was in the budget for this year.
When was the last time this was put down?
This is the original carpet when when this building was remodeled.
Which was,
Long time.
Been 20 years probably,
really?
yeah.
This has held up well. Okay. Well, if they've already paid, we kinda are
Well,
obligated, aren't we?
yeah, I guess we wanna make a motion to.
I'll make a motion, go ahead with the carpet.
Okay,
Second.
Dean, John seconds, makes a motion to pay for the carpet, all those,
Aye.
aye, opposed? No oppositions, it passes, we get new carpet, so. I guess Deb, I'll put you, what can we do for you tonight?
I came in to see Rachel a few weeks ago about my water bill, it was $393. I did have a meter on my one for my, filling my pool, which I turned in to Rachel. But on my other hose on the other side of the building, I left the water running for a good day. So I was wondering if somebody could look into it and see if this could be lowered. I mean,
Water running outside,
I'm sorry?
was it?
Yeah,
Running
outside, on a hose, watering a tree. I know that I have to adjust the water's waste maybe. Yeah, and actually will pay for water, but, so that's my request.
I'm assuming,
It's around the 1st of July.
I don't know what meter she has, we can data dump it, I don't know if we can data dump it or not. I'm assuming she's on one of the older ones.
It's in the basement, it's digital.
Oh, I might be.
I think you read my meter, you don't come out and read it.
No, yeah, but we have certain meters that are, we
Okay.
can data dump them. I don't know if that one is one or not, it might just be a radio box in there, I don't know. But she filled her pool, she already got the credit for the pool.
No, I haven't.
I haven't credited it yet.
Oh,
That's October, isn't it?
Yeah, that comes
She
October.
just returned her meter though, when she brought in.
When I brought in the question
well,
about the
technically,
bill.
yeah, we don't fill the pools with the meter, but,
Well, I have every year.
yeah, but I think it says that we're not supposed, we're not, but it's, either way,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. She's asking the meter plus she used extra water outside that
Meter.
that meter.
Yeah.
So you do have that,
Yeah, so her bill was for 11,660 gallons. Her summer meter was 6,480 gallons. She averages 1,500 gallons.
Do you
So I
wanna
got,
see the
the
bill?
adjustment should be 36, what was over it would be 3,600.
there you go.
So cost-wise,
She should be credited for 3,600 gallons of the sewer. I don't know what that cost is gonna be. It's gonna be what, 70,
Yeah, but
78 or 90 bucks, somewhere in there.
went to ground, shouldn't,
Yeah. She should, yeah. If it was a hose outside, they put it in the sewer, so we didn't treat it, so.
do we just do this once a year for people? Just to clarify.
You do meters?
We have a,
No, I mean, if
we have
they
summer
have this
meters.
happen, if it's a continuing problem, we only do this once.
We've done it more than once for, depending on what the problem is, but, if it's a toilet, we don't get adjusted, but the summer meters are from April to October.
Mhm.
So when you fill a pool, you're supposed to disconnect that meter, fill your pool with your regular meter, call that number in when you start and when you finish, that way they can credit your account right away.
Oh,
And then put the meter back on for regular topping the pool off, watering your grass or whatever, that's what that sprinkler meter's for. It's not meant to fill the pool up with.
Well,
You're supposed to
that's
get a start I know, we
all
talked about it
all
today.
the years past, I have used the summer meter to fill my pool, and I break it down and give it to the girls of what I started and what it ended. And they adjusted it right away. I've
oh,
never used the inside meter.
Yeah, but in the paperwork, it does, in the paperwork you guys sign, it says not to use that meter to fill
I
the pool.
think that
Oh,
paperwork
really?
needs
I didn't know
reviewed.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it sounds like
It-
that.
Because if you want the credit right away, I mean, you're getting the numbers and turning them in. You
Yeah.
want the
Yeah.
credit right away,
Oh, wait,
you don't
wait.
use the summer meter.
Otherwise you wait till October.
Otherwise, you gotta wait till October to get credit.
How do you
That's
redo this
that's what you told me today.
Correct. Otherwise, you're
that's
supposed
fine,
to,
yeah,
otherwise
okay.
you wait till October, then they credit the sewer.
But if I turn my summer meter in, they just deduct the water.
Correct, you're giving them those numbers so they can credit your account.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Because most people who fill a pool, you're using 6,000-7,000 gallons to top your pool back off.
Yeah.
You don't wanna wait till October to get that credit back on your bill. So you usually take that reading, hey, can I credit my bill for the pool filling? Using the sprinklers and stuff, people, it's 1,000 gallons, 2,000
Yeah.
gallons a month. It's not so bad.
Yeah.
That pool initial hit, those 3 or 4 days,
Oh, yeah,
it's costly.
oh, yeah.
When you're paying for sewer, the water's not bad, the sewer's expensive, so.
Yeah.
But she filled the pool up, turned the readings in, and she left, there's a hose on. So like you said, it's 3,800 gallons that was dumped on the ground, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Make a motion, we make an adjustment for her.
Second.
Second, all those approved, say aye.
On the
Motion
meter
carries.
that's inside my house, I turn that off when I fill my pool?
No,
No.
on the one that's in, the summer meter you got,
Yeah, the
that
big,
should come off of your hose to fill your pool. You don't use that to fill your pool with. Because if you want credit for that right away, you don't want to use that meter. That meter,
how do I know?
you go inside your meter inside the house,
Yeah.
you get that start reading, start filling your pool up. Then when you're done filling the pool back up, you go back to that meter, get the finish reading.
Take a
Then
picture,
they can credit your account right away.
Thank you.
take a picture of each
Take
reading,
you take a picture or whatever,
or
Now,
write it
if
down.
you have one that has to have a flashlight on to activate it, just hold the flashlight, it'll come up. But
Sure.
that's how you're able to get the credit right away. Otherwise, typically they gotta wait till October to get that credit.
I was like Dean, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was the way to do it.
Did not know that.
A lot of people, I don't.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people, they call and want the credit for the pool. They're like, well, what's the start and finish reading?
I don't even think it says anything on the paper I signed. about
Yeah,
that.
it says not to use that meter to fill pools with.
But they give me the meter and the paper.
I've been doing that
It's on the like,
Yeah, it's in there to,
Yeah.
supposed to-
Thanks, Rachel.
Well, we'll get you some
Well,
credit.
Live and
there's
learn,
been a
right?
lot of,
Meantime.
that's okay.
Gosh, Dean, you had that pool.
What does she do with her bill in the meantime?
I don't wanna be late, cause then John will come turn my water off.
No,
I'll adjust that tomorrow and I can call you.
Okay,
Tell
I
you how
appreciate
much,
that.
yeah.
Thank you.
There was another one too, the
Okay.
email, but he's not here, does that matter? It's up,
They're supposed to come to the meeting,
alright,
so you might
I
tell
let
him
him
to
know
come.
that too, so.
Come next time in
Okay.
2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. I never.
Guys, do we have to come to let you know we're doing this before we take the picture and then fill the pool and come back, or just do it on our own?
Just as long as you take the picture and we know you have a pool. I mean, you take the picture that we know you have a pool.
Thank you,
So, yeah.
thank you.
Before and after picture, right?
Yeah, the meter inside, then you put your summer meter back on, and then, because that's not gonna use nearly as much water.
Oh, so I still would get that meter for,
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna top your pool back off through the summertime, so
Yes.
you put in 100, 200 gallons here periodically, fill the pool up, well, that's still calculating.
okay.
You get that in October,
Right.
but that big initial first hit, you'll get that right away.
Water your tree with it
Good point.
next time, so. Anything else, Deb?
No, that's all.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Herb,
I don't have anything.
here to observe
Yeah, we meet next week.
Next Thursday.
the main
Tuesday
street.
For the new Allen.
No.
Well, okay,
Yeah, the Main Street thing,
That's next Thursday.
yeah.
yeah, the
13th.
meeting is, yeah, but it's coming along. We've had a lot of meetings since here, talking about planning. Gonna have kids area down where, what was it, the Legion or the Post, whatever it used to be.
Yeah.
In that empty lot, we're gonna have, face painting and a clown making balloon things, and gonna have at least one kind of like a bouncy house thing in there, maybe two. If Bob's is open, then he'll sell food. The pizza place is gonna sell pizza, I think, by the slice that day. I just talked to Randy, he said in the morning he's gonna do biscuits and gravy there at the chop shop, and then like chicken quarters at lunchtime. Got a coffee truck that's gonna be in front of the hardware in the morning, well, probably all day. And then they're gonna do donuts, the Lions are. Gonna
Is the
have,
bar's doing something too, right?
yeah, they're gonna set a tent up
Yeah.
on the side, I think, and sell food, so
Where's the car show gonna be at?
it's gonna be.
Main
right on
Street.
the-
All the
Street,
entire
downtown
Main Street.
And this is all on the same day of the car show.
It's the 20th, yeah, of September, everything's that day, 10 to 3 roughly. And they have-
6 weeks away.
So we don't have flyers yet?
I'm sorry,
No
Goodrich
flyers?
has a flyer. Goodrich made a flyer,
I've seen a copy of it, I just,
which is only the car show on it.
yeah,
So Jeannie was working on one for the city, and maybe Joe. Cause there was nothing on the flyer, which we thought there would be, but only the
Yeah.
car show.
Oh,
yeah, how to register for the car show and
Yeah,
stuff.
so,
Cars are all gonna be on the south side of Main Street through town here. We're gonna have a 5K walk and run.
yeah,
right.
It's gonna start over at the Lutheran School, register here. I think they're gonna have fire trucks here, maybe a sheriff talking about, maybe an ambulance, some things here for kids to look at. They've got somebody that's gonna be out at the disc golf thing, just doing demonstration, setting up a table showing you different clubs in discs, you know,
Yeah.
your drivers, your putters and stuff like that, how to do them and things like that. They're not gonna have a tournament or anything, because there's a tournament going on somewhere else.
Well, they got different discs for certain,
Yeah.
do they?
just like a golf
Yeah.
club.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
And
And,
then the National Guard's gonna be down here at the old Legion lot, so,
they're gonna have the trucks and stuff. They're gonna park, I think, a deuce and a half, and whatever other trucks they bring, they're gonna park them right on basically the sidewalk along Bull Rapids. There where you would turn into the chop shop and stuff. They're gonna have them right there. Mission Barbecue is gonna bring out their deuce and a half, but they aren't gonna sell any food.
They got good food.
And then Goodrich is bringing out whatever vehicle it is that they're doing OE fitments for now with their KO3s. This will be the first tires that they've made at the plant for OE ever. So they're gonna have one of those there, gonna have a tent on the main street there, and Jeff's gonna be our DJ. And
we have a radio station too, the K105.
I'm not sure which one because there's a bunch of them working together.
It sounds like the garbage can thing has been handled, right? It sounds like,
They're
so
gonna
that,
be here the day before, the couple days beforehand, they'll be
We're gonna have porta potties.
They're gonna be here.
yeah, it's supposed to.
the 16th.
You were gonna open your house to that, right?
Yeah, she's gonna come down and drag them all over.
It'll be expensive.
Your water bill too, right?
Yeah, we'll be charging $100 per person.
We got Porta Johns, they're gonna have,
16th.
15.
I think in 3 locations, one down this way, one up where all occasions is, and then one more toward the end.
Went over to Francis's house.
Did someone tell you
Is
that
this
we don't
house?
need garbage,
Liners.
bags?
We don't need liners. They're bringing the liners.
Yes.
Oh, they're bringing.
You don't need to
Yeah,
buy.
everything's yeah. They're bringing liners and everything.
Good.
So.
And there's gonna be
That's
plenty of picnic tables and stuff like that for people to sit at, or not? You know,
Still working on some
Yeah,
of
that-
those kind of details to figure
Okay.
out where we have them. I don't know the bar, whether they're gonna set up some tables and things under their tent or not.
So who's working on that? Is it Main Street or?
Yeah, it's something we'll probably talk about next Thursday.
Okay.
Trying to get that. I don't know if we can use tables from in here, the community
Oh,
center, those
yeah.
8-footers. I don't even know who you'd have to.
Yes.
Gary Messman probably know.
Gary.
Jeff.
Jeff, yeah,
Jeff.
we have
Yeah.
to,
Jeff Gary. So
that'd be nice.
we're gonna have to have some smaller canopy tents. I think the city has one, right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna have a couple of those for the face painter and the balloon person.
Sounds like a great day.
The people that have the instruments there from
Fullcraft.
Fullcraft, they're gonna come in, they're gonna be playing some music, that day.
Those are dulcimers.
Dulcimers, yeah.
Sounds like things are rolling,
Yeah,
it's coming fast.
yeah. Be
The,
here for
the
a while.
idea is Main Street's got their 501c3 now, and we wanna start planning for next year, set a date for next year. Probably more summerish
Yeah.
wise than in the fall, and actually put together more of a festival thing.
Yeah.
Where we got planning and look at getting sponsors to donate money
Mhm.
so that we can put on a bigger festival, something that goes longer than just one day. This is the first time we've ever
Yeah.
done this for a long time.
Well, if Hoagland can do it, Harlan can do it. Harlan had a great one this year, so they always do.
Packed over there.
The thing that we're gonna need though is people to volunteer to set up committees, maybe a committee to take care of kids' stuff, committee to take care of food and stuff, a fundraising committee. Gonna have to have a lot of volunteers
Yeah,
that wanna help make this thing go.
right.
Can't be it can't be Jeannie and 3 or 4 of us trying to do that. So,
Well, we can start planning right away then.
Might get busy me.
Vicky will be here if you need her.
you're gonna be on that committee.
And so will you. I saw your hand up and go up twice now.
There you go.
The third time.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Saracen, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
We're all good. Brad?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing more, huh? You still gonna do the face paint?
Spray paint.
Spray paint.
That kind of money?
That would be
There you
nice.
go. So, John, mattresses are picked up. Someone's gonna call and have them picked up. Did they pick them up?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Did someone call? The apartment
I
owner?
talked to him, man. I told him gonna be picked up.
Okay, so you've already talked to him. That's one of those things with ordinances we can deal with. Right now, we can't do a lot, but just bug them. So. How about Dean?
Nope.
Vicky?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue on. I do have 2 more questions. What are the stakes that are in the yards all the way down 101?
NDOT road construction project,
What are they doing? Do you know?
what they just did through town.
They got them on the outside of town too.
I 100% agree, they surveyed the whole road, I don't know why.
They
You
aren't
don't know
do
what they're
that.
doing though?
But that's NDOT did that whole staking down through there.
Well,
That's,
I get that, but we don't know what the project is.
I'm assuming they're done, other than working the other direction out that way. So I have no idea. I have no idea why they staked away. I don't know. It was supposed to be a full mill and fill project, and then it turned into a patching project, and then I think it turned into what we got here downtown.
So that's what the stakes were for, is just so they wouldn't,
And so they had the markers where they were milling and filling and grinding.
oh, really?
And, yeah. They did it all the way out. I mean, they
Yeah, I
checked those
know,
out.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm hearing from
Yeah.
people out here.
Yeah, but they got them out there in a curve out there
They
too.
went
Yeah.
from the curve all the way up
Yeah.
to Mommy Center.
Yeah.
With stakes, so.
I was wondering if they could do anything out there.
Huh,
And maybe I'm wrong, maybe they'll come back and do the rest of it, I don't know.
who's
Those Brooks
informed
Con-
about that?
Brooks
Is it you
Construction.
or, oh, it is Brooks
It's
Brothers?
Brooks Construction is doing the
Okay.
project.
Right, I've seen their
They're-
trucks.
Their on-site manager pretty much said that, from what I gather from her, what they've done is what they're doing through town. That portion
And
is
that's
done.
it, and when they're done, they just need to come back and get the stakes.
They won't pull the stakes.
So who's gonna do that?
Ryan,
The homeowner will pull the stakes, probably. I would let them go for a few more weeks and
We
make
gotta
sure they
hire
don't
a
come
stake
back.
puller.
pull them out yourself, yeah.
Well, I mean, people need to know, I mean, how,
I would leave them for a couple of weeks, make sure they're not doing anything else, but the way it sounds, that's all they're doing.
Okay, when is the water tower gonna be replaced?
We're looking for funding on that now, aren't we?
Well, that's
That's what I was saying.
a couple of years out before that even
Oh,
happens.
it is?
Oh,
Okay, alright, well, I'm done.
That's a big project.
That's a big project,
Yeah,
yeah.
was it 600,000 or 800?
Oh, I'd say the tower at least.
I thought it was
at least
about a
couple
million.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a couple million at least.
Yeah.
So we can't get grants for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's working on that kind of stuff.
Who's
We've hired Commonwealth to do a water assessment study, which basically what that is they're taking our water system and checking the vulnerability of it. Right now, I can do 500,000 gallons a day, 520 out of that water plant. Right now, we're averaging about 340 to 350 out of that plant. So we're getting up to our percentage where we got to stop. So
Yeah, so what happens with these new homes
they're
coming in?
already included kind of in our number to
Oh, they
go
are?
up. Yeah,
Okay.
they're already included. That number's already included. We're using a lot of water right now because people are watering these new yards,
Right,
right? So
right.
as that slows down, our number's going to come back down. So we there's some days we hit 400,000 gallons depending on what's going on. BF Goodrich was taking water because they were doing their fire hydrant study stuff out there. But this Commonwealth has put this study together to determine what we need to add to the plant, what we need to do within the system, looping the system, adding, upsizing lines, the water tower. If you guys want to go to soft water, they're doing this whole assessment to see what that would be, obviously there's a cost associated with that to do certain things.
Is our
but
sewer capacity okay?
right now we are running at about 64%, I think.
So that's gonna get tight eventually.
I mean, as we grow, the tighter it gets, so I mean.
Yeah,
So yeah, both those are, on that. We're still good, the plant under normal conditions, under rain conditions. We go up drastically, which skews that number. We'll bring in 1 million gallons a day at that plant, and normally we're under 200,000. So that number skews pretty good when you start talking, you get 10 days a year that you're over 1 million gallons. Well, it's how many extra days, so. But we did make changes. These two drains back here behind this building right here, believe it or not, stop our surge into the plant. Normally we get a half inch of rain, the plant's in high level alarm and high flow alarm. Since we've disconnected there's 2 inches of rain that we just got first time, it set us in high flow alarm. We didn't go high level, we went high flow. So
Would it help too if we had the rest of the city segregated?
yes, yeah,
We're
getting.
about 1/3 segregated now.
Well, theoretically, the whole city is separated, but we have, people's lateral lines drain in, they got roots in them, so water's coming in. We have some old lines that have water coming in them. Manhole structures, most of our manholes and our lines have been relined. Majority of it is homes laterals, When we did, Ash Street or part of Ash and where you guys live over there, those are drastic changes to the systems. We replaced all the lateral lines also. So when you do a project like that, you just gotta more or less consider, hey, we need to do lateral lines. So, but yeah, so I mean, the Commonwealth is doing that study for us, and they're doing asset management for us also. In order to get any more loans going forward from IFA, you have to have an asset management plan in place. So they're also doing that for us.
so we're just,
on the water side.
are we just relying then on grants to replace that tower?
Oh no, you got and not a whole lot of grants available for the water. There is, but for the water tower, but we have the TIF
Other
district,
sources?
TIF district for sources. We have some other sources for funding, but
Okay,
most of the time any of that you gotta go take loans out with it too. So hopefully, right now they'll do an assessment of the water, what we're bringing in. Water and sewer right now are fairly comfortable. So depending on how comfortable you guys want to keep them. So that's where it comes in at.
yeah. Okay.
That's the problem, city growth, you'll have a lot more customer base, so that
Right.
helps, right? I mean,
Right.
Good problem.
it's a good problem to have, as long as you keep up with it.
Right.
If you don't keep up with it and you get caught on the wrong end of it, well, it can get real expensive to get that caught back up, so. Matter of just staying ahead of it, so. Which we put extra well in out there a couple years ago, knowing we were gonna need it. Their water fund was sitting pretty healthy, so we, spent 400,000 on a well out there. So now, next step is the filtering system, so that's our limiting factor right now, so.
Okay.
Yep.
So these new homes that are going in, I see a lot of new homes going in behind where you live at.
Mhm.
How many homes are going in there, do you know? Does it matter?
96, right?
92 or something.
Yeah, something like that over there, yeah.
30 where Skylar lives. and then what, 110 potentially here, or?
Yeah,
three
it's over
percent?
almost 250 homes coming in here.
Yeah,
We're not gonna be able to handle that without the new tower, are we?
You'll be able to handle what's coming in. The problem is watering those yards is going to be the problem.
Gotcha.
We'll be able to handle it. I mean, right now, 300,000, we're above we're at what 60% 60 whatever the percent is. So when you get to be about 70 or 80%, you really need to be worried and nothing else goes in. So
and we're at what then?
64?
so the water plant's at 64. That only reason I know that number comes up on my MRO every time.
But there's hardly nothing built north here.
No.
We're
Exactly.
50% of the 92.
Yeah, I would
even that.
say, yeah.
And where Skylar lives, that's filled in, I think.
Okay. And those numbers of an average
They're done building.
home user,
Yeah.
those numbers are built in already, right? I mean, we know what those homes are gonna use for an average home user.
So you've got that in that percentage you're telling us?
That's not my percent of uses, but when we signed off on them to allow them to go in,
Right,
you get a certain number of what you know they're gonna be doing under normal conditions. Well, right now, when they're laying sod down to get some of these things, it's not normal conditions.
right,
They're using extra water
right.
at this point in time.
Yeah.
And we've had, last couple of years have been super dry in the summertime, and they've been a lot of people been watering, so.
Yeah, like, what about all these trees they put in out here and,
Yeah, they're watering them.
yeah. So they're putting a lot of them in, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is why we're using so much,
Beautiful.
that's why we're using so much water right now, though. I mean, that's why we
Right.
are up a little bit.
Yeah, gotcha.
You have anything else, Vicki?
Nope.
Ryan, I'm sorry you were talking, but do you have anything you want to ask us?
I mean, I pretty much talked the whole meeting, so I'm good.
I appreciate it. Got us out of the
You
ditch.
know what's going on.
Yeah. No, I have nothing extra tonight that we haven't talked about already. So.
Skylar?
Nothing from me.
Okay. The appointment for common council presiding officer, I'm gonna let Joe handle that, so I'll entertain a motion to close the meeting unless there's anything else we wanna talk about briefly.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
So the night I'm here, you guys don't have questions.
We had a lot of questions when you went.
I know you did. I was watching.
Yeah. Were you?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have to go stop
Oh,
the
yeah.
video, the movie, the
Oh,
YouTube.
Rachel, do you have anything?
No,
Sorry about that.